Good morning. Good morning. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Quentin, Q-Man, Lynette, welcome. Sister girl. Wow. Good morning to you. It is Motivation Monday. Your Monday to perk up, get up, and get flying. This is Dr. Herbert Harris, and I want to thank you for joining us on Monday at 8 a.m. Eastern as we prepare to launch this week, as we prepare to close out this year strong. And let me tell you, folks, it's happening. It's happening. Everywhere I go, people are saying, hey, Doc, I heard you. I decided to write my goals. I heard you, Doc. I'm going to get busy. I'm getting the course. I heard you, Doc. And so I was thinking of a message today. Number one, I invite everyone to be sure to go to our website. We have so many goodies there for you, herbertharris.info. And pay particular attention to the home study course and the perfect gift. That's the book, The 12 Universal Laws of Success, the perfect gift for yourself and to give someone. And the New You for the New Year home study course, the course that can help you transform your life from what it is to exactly what you want it to be. Our affirmation for today is affirmation number 11 from the 12 affirmations to live by poster. And it says this: I persist in my efforts with unshakable faith in my own ability. I'll say that again. I persist in my efforts with unshakable faith in my own ability. And our topic for today, I think that's a good springboard. Our topic for today is get your butt out of the way. Sounds kind of, suspicious. But what I'm saying is this: get your butt out of the way. Think about this. As we're closing out the year and we start to assess where we are right now and look at, how we performed to date, and then what we're going to do to be able to close out this year strong and to do the things we want to do next year. There's something that always stands in the way, the can, and it's your butt. See, your butt, what do you mean, Dr. Harris? And what I mean is this: your butt is anything that limits your possibilities. I say that again. Your butt is anything that limits your possibilities. For example, there's a big advertisement on TV. Man, Amazon is hiring. They're paying $65,000 a year. You don't need a college degree. Just, be willing to work hard. Now that's the ad. People will hear and see that ad and they'll say, yeah, that sounds really good, but I don't have a college degree. They didn't ask for one, okay? But that but is a conjunction. It's a statement of limitation that you permit to use to confine yourself to whatever you're doing right now. Good morning, Sade, welcome. WSJ, welcome. And so when possibilities present themselves and you say, I'd love to go on a trip, but, I'm afraid of the virus. Somebody comes to you with a business opportunity. This is the most incredible opportunity in the world. This is a business opportunity that sells dollar bills for 50 cents. How can you fail to get rich? But someone will say, yeah, that sounds good, but it sounds too good to be true. So let's look at, as we close out this year, let's look at some of the buts that slow us down. But I don't have the skills. So many times opportunities will present themselves. And think about this. Everything is an opportunity. I'm not just talking about a business opportunity, but everything is an opportunity. Every moment in your life is an opportunity for growth. Every moment in your life is an opportunity to be, do, and have something you really want to be, do, and have. So from moment to moment, there are opportunities, and you make choices. And so many times those choices are based on your butt. I would like to travel, but passports are so expensive and it takes so long to get one. I would like to get out of this relationship, but I don't want to be alone. And so you end up making excuses for a relationship that is not productive, that is not honoring you and not lifting you up. I want to improve my position at my job. You know, they have some openings on the board. I want to apply for one of them, but you know, I don't have the qualifications, but I don't have the experience, but I don't know the right people. Now that's a good one. You know, you hear people state a statement of limitation. You know, man, you got to know somebody to get that position. Statement of limitation. Everybody lies, so I don't trust anybody. And so as we begin to close out this year, let's resolve to get our butts out of the way. Anytime the word but, anytime a statement or thought of limitation comes into your mind, cast it out and say, that's not for me. Promise to do that. Because over these next few days, as we have, right now we have about 20 days to the end of the year. And so many things are going to occur over these next 20 days. And you have choices that you can make that can transform your life from what it is to what it should be. So what's one of the first buts? The first but is, I just, you know, everything is good. But thank you so much. All right. Let's see. The Den Private Gym, the private gym. Thank you. Make these last 20 days count. Absolutely. So what are some of the things you can do to get your butt out of the way? Number one, be excited. You know, there's something about excitement and enthusiasm that it sort of pushes away negative people. Very often people will do things just because somebody is excited about it. Those of you who get involved with programs and businesses, one of the key elements in getting involved in the business is that the person is telling you about it is excited. So be excited about what you're doing. Whatever you're doing right now to close out this year, be excited about it. Not only be excited about it, but stay excited through the end of this year. And not only stay excited through the end of this year, be excited each and every day next year. How do you maintain your excitement? Your excitement is fueled by your sense of wonder, by your sense of curiosity. You know, when you see somebody, I love to watch success stories when people tell about how they were able to face a particular challenge and people said it couldn't be done and they didn't have what it takes and yet they win. Well, be excited about somebody else's success because that says to you, hey, it's possible. When Roger Bannister ran the 4-minute mile, the whole world had agreed that nobody could run a 4-minute mile. And the interesting thing about thoughts is that your mind, your objective mind, will develop reasons for any thought, whether it's positive or negative. And so when people thought that no one could run a 4-minute mile, the scientists, the doctors, the physiologists said, oh, the muscles are not made to run a 4-minute mile. Your legs will probably break or fall. Hey, Lundy, my classmate, thanks for joining us. So when people say things like that, once it's done, like all of a sudden now anybody can do it. So be excited about whatever you're faced with right now. As you close out this year, be excited about your goals. If you don't have some goals, if you're not sure, make some goals. We have the book, The 12 Universal Laws of Success. As a matter of fact, you can even go to our website, herbertharris.info, and there's a little tab there you can click and we'll send you a free Setting and Achieving Your Goals booklet to help you lay out your goals for this year. Because if you don't have goals for closing out this year, chances are you won't set goals for next year. Goals are funny things. Goals are a lot like breaths. If you wait to take one, if you wait to make one, you probably will not get where you want to go. So be excited about whatever you want to do right now. Be excited about the things. Thank you so much. This is the best I ever bought. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The private gym. So be excited about closing out this year. Be excited about the goals that you have and your ability to make them happen. Be excited about your own ability. You know, when we put that but in front of what we have, our capacity, you know, I don't read fast enough. I'd love to read this book, but I don't read fast enough. You know, I'd love to complete this mission, but I'm not the hang in there type person. So get your butt out of the way and be excited about everything, even when bad stuff happens. Be excited, like, wow, I'm glad we got this out of the way. Anytime something bad happens, there's a beautiful power affirmation that says, see the good. So when the bad things happen, ask the question, what is the good that can come out of this situation? Quentin says, be excited about being able to breathe. Thank you. Trust me, there are a lot of people who were breathing yesterday who are not breathing today. And believe me, they would be excited to breathe one more day. Breath is prana. Thanks, Quentin, for that. Breath and the philosophy, the Indian Eastern philosophy, breath is prana, which is energy. Breath is sign of life, proof of life. As long as you're breathing, you're living. So be excited about that. Number 2, be a dreamer. Whenever you start out doing anything, if you focus on lack and limitation, if you focus on whatever it is not, instead of what it can be. So now you close out the end of the year and you may be a little disappointed and sad that you didn't do a lot of the things you said you wanted to do. But flip that switch and look at your life and ask this question. What would my life be like if I had done what I set out to do? What would my life be like if I had made the amount of money I thought that I wanted to make? What would my life be like if I had built that relationship with that person that I know was perfect for me? What would my life be like if I'd gone for it? They put that job thing up there and I could have gone for it. I know I could have gotten that job because the dummy that got the job, he's nowhere near as good as I am, as creative as I am. But why didn't you apply for it? You let your butt get in the way. So become a dreamer. Think about what can be. Someone once asked me, and they said, well, I don't know what to do, Doc. I have this potential in front of me. I have this possibility, this opportunity. I don't know what do I do? I just don't know. There's a power question I'm going to share with you that can break down the but I don't know. And the question is this: if I did know, what would I do? If I did have the skill, what would I do? Take basketball. Okay. Now, my good friend Lee Monroe, my classmate, is on here. When we were in high school, Lee was a basketball star. And when you see the picture of our team, you see Lee and a lot of the other, Robbins and Gerald Devon, you'll see them all lined up in the uniforms. And down there at the end, you'll see me. Okay. I said, well, I wanted to play basketball, but I just didn't have any talent. But I thought about it and I'm like, I still want to go on the trips. I still want to be around the team. I can count real good. Coach says, here, Harris, take a clipboard. Keep score. Do the stats. So when you're a dreamer, many times the thing that you want to be, it may not manifest the way that you wanted it to. My dream didn't manifest being a good basketball player, but my dream was really, I wanted to be with the guys who were happening. I wanted to be with the guys and go on the trips. That was the thing, you know. In high school, when you're on the team, you got to get on the bus and go to different cities. So that was a dream realized. Get your butt out the way and dream big. Number 3, stand for something. Let me tell you something, folks. When you start closing out this year and you when you assess your situation, And even more importantly, when you look at the changes you need to make now, to make this year your year for outrageous success, so that you can close this year strong and start next year stronger, your value system are going to come out. When I say stand for something, I think one of the, I think it was Malcolm X, said, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. And when you stand for something, that's saying you're stating your values, who you are. You're putting that design on the world that says, when you're dealing with me, deal with authenticity and truth. When you're dealing with me, don't bring me no, you know what. When you stand for something, you create a harmonic vibration now that attracts like things into your space. When you stand for something, you stand for truth. So liars will avoid you. When you stand for honesty, thieves will stay away from you. And so as you begin to develop this person that you want to be to close out this year, stand for something. Stand for the values that you know work. Stand for truth. Stand for peace. Stand for joy. Stand for love. Stand for trust. Stand for courage. And then finally, to get your butt out the way, make a total commitment to whatever you want to be, to whatever you want to do, and to whatever you want to have. You see, but can stand in the way of total commitment. When you make a total commitment, then failure is not an option. I love the affirmation, only success. You remember when Nadia Comaneci was in the Olympics, and she was the last one to go on the, I think, one of those gymnastic opportunities. And her coach said to her, in order to win, you need a 10. Bella Caroli was her coach. And she said back to him, need a 10, got a 10. So when you have that commitment to bring it home, when you have that commitment to complete the job victoriously, when you have that commitment, and see, the commitment is based on faith, faith in yourself, faith in your ability. So don't let the but limit your faith. See, sometimes we let the but identify with the how. The whole idea of spiritual evolution is don't worry about the how. If you do the work, if you have the goals, if you write them down, if you lay out a plan, and if you execute your plan, the results will come. Don't let how they're going to come turn you around. When we were in high school, if I wanted to play and I got all upset because I didn't get chosen for the team because I missed 7 out of 7 shots, that could have turned me off and I could have walked away in disgust or anger. Don't let those things, don't let those buts slow you down. When you don't worry about the how, then you do your part and the Creator will do its part. So we'll close today saying this. Number one, get your butt out the way. But is a statement of limitation. There's no limitation that exists other than in your mind. Be excited. The key to growth and the key to going and being is to be excited about your destination. Be excited about the journey. Don't worry about the bumps in the road, but be excited about where the trip will lead you. Be a dreamer. Don't let that but confine your dreams and make you have small dreams. Dream big dreams. Stand for something. As long as you stand for something, you create an authentic vibration, a vibration of authenticity that now tells the world how to interact with you. And then finally, make a total commitment. That thought, if it's to be, it's up to me. Whatever you want to do to close out this year, make a total commitment to get it done. Because when you can do those things and you can truly be what you want to be, do what you want to do, and have anything you desire, always knowing that the best is yet to come. Just take a deep breath this morning. Thank you so much for being with us today. I hope this message has inspired you and lift you up. For those of you who are on this journey of growth and of completion and of realization, I implore you and I invite you to go to our website, herbertharris.info. We put so many goodies there for you. There's a lot of free stuff. There's a beautiful free audio on wealth building, how to create wealth. There's another audio on how to be all that you can be. There's that free booklet on setting and achieving your goals. But the most important two things on our website, on herbertharris.info, is the perfect gift. If you don't have your copy, even if you do, get another copy and give it to somebody. The 12 Universal Laws of Success and the New You for the New Year Home Study course. That course can transform your life from where you are right now to where you really want to be. So thanks so much for being with us today. Get your butt out the way so that you can fly. Let truth and honesty and faith be the wind beneath your wings so that you can fly on to your goals, to your destiny, and to your purpose. Dr. Herbert Harris saying, be what you want to be, do what you want to do, have anything you want to have, always knowing that the best is yet to come. Thanks so much for being with us today. And so it is. Here we go. I guess we'd better tell them. This is a brand new day. Don't leave it up to the other man or to another day. Take your life into your hands. Make it work out your way. It's not the number of times you stumble down and fall upon the ground. It's the number of times you pick yourself up and keep on moving on to meet your goals. Come on, everyone. The time to love is here. Let these troubled days be done. Come on, everybody. Come on, everyone. The time to live is here. Let these troubled days be done. Thank you so much. See you on Wednesday, folks.